reminder about questions. So you have a chat panel. If you want to push questions to the speakers of today's webinar, just feel free and write them also into our chat, and I will pick them and hand them over to the speaker. And I see slowly but surely there are questions coming in, and there's one question that I think is very good, maybe for Artyom. It says, how do you extend for other languages and other use cases? So what needs to be done, or is it possible to extend the Lisp platform also to other languages and use cases? Artyom.
Hi again. Yeah, thank you, Martin. Well, that's indeed a good question, and this is the question that we also tackled, let's say, ourselves in the preparation for the pilots that we already have. So we did collect some data, and we did some preparations like extraction and refinement of pilot-specific terminologies. Yeah. The good thing is that it's possible to use our Lynx services to do these tasks semi-automatically. So they help to extract terminology, they help to extend it, and so on. Some other steps might be needed to, for example, train a nice translation model, and so on. So to summarize all that, there is a need of some preparational effort, including the manual effort. However, it is efficiently, well, let's say, platform efficiently assists humans to quickly adapt to new tasks and possible languages.
Thank you very much. And also to clarify, the Lynx Services and Lynx Services platform is trained on the legal knowledge graph. So all the services at the moment are really focusing on let's say legal information and on law, but I think the services in principle, that's a follow-up question for me to you, Artyom. The services in principle are, I would say, domain independent, right? So in principle, they can also be trained to a different field like health or health information. Is that correct?
This is true. This is totally true, Martin. And some services do not even need a retraining, like entity linking, let's say. As soon as domain-specific terminology is prepared, it's ready to go. For some other services, like recognition of named entities, it would be necessary to design domain-specific classes.
All right. Thank you very much, Artyom. Yeah, because that's also good to know and nice for the use of the services. I see another question. I think it's a question that I would like to hand over to Victor. I think you mentioned it a little bit, but maybe you can summarize which ontologies and terminologies have been used for the legal knowledge graph.
Thanks for this very good question. We build mainly on NIF, which is an ontology and a data model to represent annotations in a text. An annotation is like saying, in this sentence, this word is referring to this person or to this company. In order to represent this, there is an ontology that is called NIF, NLP interchange format, and also indeed on the ELI, the European Legislation Identifier, plus some others like Dublin Core for metadata, etc. Thanks.
Thank you very much. Thanks a lot, Victor. So maybe another question. Somebody has a question, just put it into the chat. We have a few minutes left, but yep, let's see. Oh, there's one. And this one, I think maybe I can do it together with Elena, but I can start. The question is a classical question. What happens after the project duration? So what happens with all these wonderful things? This is not the question. This is how I phrase it. After the project duration ends. So as innovation manager, I will start, and maybe Elena, you can also say a few words. So we are in innovation action. So we are working on a business plan. That means that the Lynx Services, we're working on pricing at the moment. We work on a business plan, what investment, which additional effort needs to be done after the project duration, and how can this Lynx Services platform then be operated, and who is interested to do it. We also had interesting talks with third parties outside of the consortium that already tested services, and the feedback was very positive so far, that these services are very useful for industry. What is the basis of our, I would say, market validation that we see these services are used and needed? And for sure, we have the 3 pilots that are interested to make use of the Lynx services. Elena, is there something you would like to add?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's a very nice summary of what will probably happen. So ideally, if we could partner, right, with companies, third parties that would like to take advantage of some services of the platform, right? That would be great. So so that real transfer to the market happens. Yeah. So if there are any interested parties, that would be, we welcome you to let us know.
Absolutely, that's a very good remark. So if you're interested, just get in touch. We can test services, or you can test services. We can do that together, that you see if services are useful. There are services that will be standalone, like entity linking or machine translation. And then as colleagues have presented, there's a workflow manager that can put services in a workflow, in a flow that they work together, and they can use, I would call them, vertical solutions. Wonderful. So I don't see questions coming in at the moment. So I think it's good to just close the webinar today. I would like to thank all participants and the audience to join today the Lynx webinar number 1. Please take a look at our follow-up webinars, and we would be happy to welcome you also to this in January and February. And secondly, I would like to thank very much all of our speakers and presenters today. And yeah, stay healthy, stay safe these days. Thank you very much for joining. Have a great day. And yeah, open the floor to say goodbye to all our speakers. Bye-bye. Have a good day.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Bye-bye.
Thanks, bye.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Have a great holidays. Bye-bye.